Connie, the couponer. Isn't that cute? But if I were done couponer with a K, that would be a little too much. Right? I'm going to start by, I'm from 9 kids, and my mom raised me that you buy it on sale with a coupon. So in my brain, I was wired that way. I buy stuff on sale and with a coupon. So that's like my life. I've always been that way. So I haven't had to ever like switch my thinking that, oh, I have to. Like, I've never had to change that. That's always been my brain. So it's just always my thought process. Is it on sale? My kids know that. Mom, is it on sale? Do we have a coupon for it? That's just part of their thing. So anyway, I've never had to switch that, which has been a blessing. But it was really when, so we were in Virginia, and Ron hated his job. And when we got married, I said to him, I don't care what you do, as long as you work for somebody else, because my dad was an entrepreneur, and I would see them go through these, you know, they do really well, they do really bad, and I'm like, I do not want to have that. I want you to have a job with someone, and I want that steady income. And so he took this job that he hated, and I saw him going every day and hating it, and I knew he wanted to go out on his own, but I didn't want that because I watched my mom go through that, and so I thought, okay, I need to let him try something different. And so I'd always bought stuff on sale. I'd always use coupons. And the Kroger's near me, which is Smith's here, doubled coupons, which I love that because it was great. They don't do it anymore. But I love that. And then I found this website one day. It's called Refund Sense. It's that one on there. And I just started looking at it, and I started reading it, and started doing a little bit more. And so I thought, okay, before he goes off on his own, I'm going to start trying to save more money. And so that was really when I started really keeping track of how much I saved in rebates and stuff like that. So that's when I really got into really, I don't do extreme couponing. I think those women are crazy. And men too. But that's when I really started realizing that I've always known it's part of my job as a mom and as the wife, but that's when I really saw I can make a big difference in our family's budget by doing this. So then about 6 months later, he went off on his own, and I had no worries because I knew him would take care of us, and he always has. But I've had to work at it, and he's always blessed me to be able to find things one way or another to take care of our family. So, with that, I don't keep track of how much I save in coupons per se, and some people love coupons, some people hate coupons. So, I guess what I'm going to say today is, if you leave here without, I'm not trying to convince you to use coupons, but if you can leave today learning one new thing that you can put into your budget or into your shopping habits, and if you want to try one new thing, that's a great thing. If you can save yourself $25 a month, that's awesome. If you can save yourself $50 a month, that's great. If you can just try one new thing, there's all different kinds of things you can do, and it can be way overwhelming. I think most people just think, I have to do all these things, I have to buy like 50 newspapers, and I have to go to all these websites, and I have to shop at like 20 stores, and it just goes, oh, it just is too much. So don't do that. Just like start with 1 or 2 things, and once you get comfortable with that, move on to the next thing. Or if that's good for you, just do that. Me who I've been doing this for a long time, I was so mad yesterday because I went to Smith's and I had, they had Flips, those Flips pretzels on sale, 4 for $5. And there's an app called Ibotta. I'm going to talk about that, where I got a rebate on that. I got it and I was so excited. And then I come home to coupons.com and they have a coupon for $1 off of 2, and I'm like, I could have gotten for 25 cents a day, and I paid 75 cents. And I was so mad. So it happens. You're not going to always get the greatest deal, but you know what? It's okay. Anyway, so first thing to do is, okay, if you have questions, raise your hand and just stop me. But so like I say on there, I don't keep track of how much I save on coupons because to me, that's just part of my groceries that I'm doing. And I keep track of rebates and stuff because I send that stuff away because because I want to know when I'm sending them out, if I don't get it back, that I can write to them and say, I didn't get my rebate back. So I've kept track of that, but, so I've kept track for almost 9 years, and I've gotten over $27,000 in rebates, and other things as well. So that's about $2,000 a year I get back in rebates, which is just cash in my pocket, which, that's like, pretty good. That can pay for a vacation, or, and that's stuff that my family uses, so I feel like that's a pretty good thing. But my household family, so family of 8, I normally spend $500 to $600 a month, and that's food, toiletries, diapers, all that kind of stuff. It's usually less, but sometimes it's more. Like this, they've had case lot sales, and when you buy meat has gotten so expensive, and so I've spent a little bit more those last couple of months. But typically I spend $400 to $500 a month for my family, with 8 of us, for food. And I have teenage boys, and so I feel like that's pretty good. When we got married, our budget was $75. Yeah, that's not really happening anymore. Anyway, but, so my favorite website that I have on there is refundsense.com. It's run by a lady in Bountiful, and it costs $12 a year. And so when I first went to it, I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to pay $12. So there was like a 3-month trial for $3. So I thought, oh, I will try for $3. I lose $3, oh well. And in the first week or 2, I saved, I don't know how much a ton. And what I love about this website is she goes and she has this thing called Michelle's Updates, and she lists all the stores, and she'll say like, okay, Rite Aid this week, they have these things that are on sale, and here's a coupon you match it up with, and here's how much you can get it for. Like, you can get this product for free, and here's the coupon you use for it, and she explains how to do it. Or, oh, look, here's a new thing that someone just listed, and so I would use that. They also have a thing called Sensible Chat, where people who, all over the U.S., as they find good deals, list their good deals, and they tell you exactly, if they break down all the steps on what you have to do. So as you're starting, that was very helpful to me, having someone say, this is what you do.
So does Michelle do like our local grocery stores too?
She does. If she doesn't do it, there's a place, and I think I Googled it. I just said, actually Carrie forwards me a thing.
There's a website called freebies2deals.com too that I use all the time.
There's a couple different ones.
You can just click on the store and it'll list out that weekly.
There's several
ads,
different
mentions,
ones.
coupons.
Yeah.
So like I've done like the grocery game, and they've stopped doing all local stores now. They do like Walgreens and Walmart, and they don't do it. And I'm like, they don't do local stores anymore.
And this one doesn't. It's free.
And it costs way more than that. So.
Right. Yeah. And they used to have Kroger or Smith's now, but they don't have Smith's on there very much anymore. So I've done it so long now, and I know what I'm looking for that I don't need it as much. But I know I found one. I think I just Googled Smith's grocery ad matchup or something like that, and you can usually find a website that does it. I know a lot of people think that Smith's is expensive. I've actually found that Smith's, that's my favorite grocery store to shop at. I know Carrie hates it because it smelled bad when she was pregnant, and so she can't go in there. Isn't it funny?
Do you think you get the best prices at Smith's?
Yes,
I really
by
do.
far. But I would buy the
even
stuff
Walmart,
on sale and with a coupon.
Okay, even Walmart.
No, Walmart will price match, but they don't price match when it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a Walmart shopper. Because when I was in Virginia, Walmart was like the big thing, and they put everything out, everyone else out of business. So I tried not to shop at Walmart.
Yeah.
But I think when Kroger has things like buy 5, get $5 off, Walmart does not match stuff like that. So like last week, Smith's had a thing of I think it was buy 4, get $4 off or something like that. So these were on sale for $1.25 a piece, and then I had 50 cents off coupons. So I got these for 75 cents each, which is a really, really good price. These are great for school lunches when there's not any fresh fruit in season and stuff. But Walmart would not match that because it was, when you buy 4, you get $4 off. Does that make sense? So I really thought, some people swear by Walmart, but I just don't shop.
Yeah,
Walmart.
swear at Walmart.
I've heard of that too. price matching at Walmart. And so, I just, now my Walmart that I'm at in Cedar Hills is, I guess, everyone says, oh, that's a great Walmart. There's never any lines, and it is, I guess.
Well, they're produce Walmart.
It just
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't,
yeah.
you see, to me, I measure a store by, is their produce good?
Yeah.
Is their meat good? Is their dairy good? That's more to me what's
I
in
find
there.
it meat really expensive at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to.
So I love, and one of the reasons I love Smith's as well, they have these great things called manager specials. I'm always looking for those. So this was 29 cents, can of beans, and yeah, it fell and got dented, but I'm gonna use it soon. And so 25 cents is compared to 65 cents, or even the K-Slot sales where they were 50 cents, but it was 29 cents. And I didn't get 12 of them, but I got one. And so I always check their carts, and I find stuff all the time, and so I'm always just adding little bits.
They have, sometimes in the dairy, they'll have like a gallon of milk.
I freeze them. Yep, you can freeze milk.
Oh, you can?
You open it up and you just pour out like a half a cup of it, and you freeze it. My kids love icy milk. That's what they call it. Oh, we get icy
I
milk.
put ice in my milk. Is it okay, normally, typically, you don't want to buy cans that are dented, or is that not true?
As long as you use it pretty quickly. So what I
And
do
it's
is,
not like bulgy.
yeah, if it's like
Oh.
bulging at the top, you probably don't want to do that. So I check them and make sure they're okay. But if you use it right away, and probably what happened was, someone just dropped it.
Yeah.
And so they can't sell it for full price, but I figure, well, if I'm going to use it in the next, month or so, so I put it at the front of my rotation and I just use it right away.
Cool.
But I just got it for 29 cents as compared to, 75 cents is really quite a regular price. So I'm always looking for manager specials. Like I got roast beef from the dairy, or from the deli at Smith's this week, 1.5 pounds for like $5, which is like the roast beef for sandwiches, which is awesome. And I never buy roast beef. But now that, school lunches, I have to make lunches for my kids all the time. I make them make their lunches. But so that's how my kids get treats, is when I find a manager special. They love these orange stickers. They're always looking for them. So like this week, they're really good things that I love. So Smith's has, every Friday, they have like a digital free Friday freebie, and it's only on Fridays. So you go and you sign up at their website, and so like this Friday, it was a free pot pie, Marie Calendar pot pie. So I got one yesterday. So you have to click on it on Friday, but then you have 2 weeks to pick it up. So you don't have to go that day and get it. So sometimes I'll go and I'll get 2 or 3 of them at the same time. I'll just save them up again.
And it just loads on your card.
Yes, it just goes onto your card.
My husband's done it.
Yeah.
So how do you do that?
So do you have a Smith's card?
Yes.
Like a fresh.
Okay, so you go onto their website, Smith's, foodandjoy.com, and there's a card, you log in, and then there's a thing that says digital coupons. So you click on digital coupons, and then there's like 200 or 300 that you can load to your card. So you just click on it, and you want to load it to your card. So, like this one, it
How
has
does
to
it
be,
load on your card? I'm sorry.
you're fine.
Computers.
The computer just does it.
Computers, they do it.
Yeah.
Some of us are really ill.
Just-
No, you're fine.
Don't worry about it. I don't know how it works.
I've never found that, but I think I'm still.
I know I
So
am.
you have a card, and
My
you,
card doesn't look like that.
Well,
Is
see,
it
I
on
don't
your
ever get
keys
a
or-
card too,
Mine's
it goes
pink.
by mine.
okay,
It'll
but
work.
it should work, yeah.
Okay.
When you load it, when you've logged in, you should have it might ask you to put your number in,
Okay,
so it'll attach to your card.
okay.
Mine looks like that, so it won't work.
There's a number on it.
Well, this works?
Yeah, because it's your number on there.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I just have too many things on my little keys, so I have my library card on there, and they get dirtier on there, so I just.
So let me ask a question, it might help explain kind of how it works, because I've done this Smith's thing, yeah, and so I signed it up online or whatever, and then I like printed out my list of coupons, so I would have my shopping list, right? So you load what coupons you want, and then you can print that out, so it shows you what things you want deals for. But, okay, so my problem, maybe I just need to do it more, but it's like, then it seems so hard for me to go to the store and get all those things, and then make sure that they come off at the end, because they don't, when they come off, it doesn't do it as I don't know, it's just,
They do it
so
all
for
at
me,
the end.
it took me so much longer to go shopping there, maybe I just need to do the coupons more, because I was like, oh, is this the right deal, oh, am I getting the right one?
So what I found is, I don't love the digital
Yeah.
coupon business. I actually prefer, I'm old fashioned, I like my paper coupons. because lots of times the paper ones are higher value than the digital ones.
So can't you stack them sometimes?
No.
No, not
And
always.
unless you get a cashier that doesn't know what they're doing. And I don't like those, I feel.
Yeah.
So what happens is, if you have a digital one and you have a paper one, they'll say to you, oh, you already have a digital one, you give the paper one back. And sometimes if it's, they don't know and they put it through, and then I feel really guilty because I'm like, because I'll put it in my digital one and then it's like a month later and I don't remember what I put on there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I think I might get this. And then I don't remember, because I don't always look at
Yeah,
this.
like walking to the store, I'm like crossing it off and I make sure, and then like
Right.
with my kid, it like takes so long and I
Right,
get so
exactly.
frustrated.
Yeah, so I really don't use the digital ones that much. I use the one, like the Friday freebie ones, I use those for sure. And I write those down. But usually I use more paper ones just because I like to hold it in my hands. I like to say, I make my little list and then I use a little, what's it called? A paper clip. So here's my Smith's list from yesterday. I make my little list and I paper clip my coupons to the back of it.
So you kind of just, in your list, you just write what?
I write what it
So
is
then when
and
you're
I
in the
write-
store, you don't have to
Right.
go through your coupons.
I write how much it is, I write plus coupon, I put the coupon to the back of it, so I have it already there. Now sometimes when I find a manager special, you can use coupons on top of manager specials. So I'll get stuff for almost free lots of times. So that, like this here, this was a manager special. It was, I'm not sure why, it was like $1.99. And I had coupons for $4 off two, and they had two of them, so I got a couple bottles for free. So I always keep my coupons with me. That's the worst thing is to go in there and not have your coupons, because that's when you find good deals.
So how do you have a system to like that,
My
so you
friend-
know which coupons you have when you find something?
Yes,
there, like-
so my friend was the manager at Kroger in Virginia, and I kept it in order of the rows at Kroger, and she loved it that I organized it in rows at Kroger. And I've never changed it just because that's in my mind now, that's how it is, I know how it is. So whatever store you shop at the most, or however it works best for you, but I just started this, like 8, 9 years ago, that's how I started doing it. So I just keep, like I have produce, candy, and drinks in my first one. The second one is canned veggies, fruits, and corn foods, like Mexican or Asian, that kind of stuff. And then I have pasta, soups, crackers, deli meats, and anyway, that's just how I have it. So now I just have it in my mind. The big thing is you've got to keep it up to date. If you have expired ones in there, those are easy to pull out. But when you get new ones, you've got to put them in. So like back here, I have ones that tomorrow, and Sunday's usually my day where I file them. But these are the ones I need to file and put away, because there's nothing worse than going to the store and you're like, oh, I've got to keep up with that somewhere. But where is it? I forgot where it is, and I get home and I'm like, oh, there it is. And some stores actually let you bring them back and say, I forgot this coupon, and they give you the money back. They're really nice about that. But some don't. So it really is getting your own system. So
So
I
you sort of just, if you see something's on sale, then you just look really quick to see if you have a coupon too, or
Yes,
something?
exactly, yep. So I sit here at my desk and I have my ad, okay, what's on sale this week? Oh, they have this, Listerine's on sale for $3.99, and I get a $3 up reward from Rite Aid, which is like cash back, kind of, cash coupon. So, oh, do I have a $1 off coupon? Because if I do, I can get that for free. And so look through my coupons, and this website I go to will tell me, oh, here, go to this website, you can print out a $1 off coupon, then you get it for free.
And then while you're at the store, I guess, so I'm saying, like you saw that, then you just look really quick to see.
Yeah. Oh, I do have pins.
When you're at the
Yes,
store.
yeah. So it's all a matter of being organized and knowing where you have them.
Okay, so I have a question. So I have never done coupons because I feel like when I have coupons, I spend more than I normally would
Right.
because it's maybe not something that I usually use,
Right.
but it's a coupon and it's a really good deal. So do you cut out like every coupon or are you very selective about what you get?
I used to think, wow, well, maybe I would use that. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm never gonna use that. I'm never gonna use that. So if I know I can get it for free, I'll get it because I can find someone I can give it to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But if I'm not gonna use it, I just won't print it out. Like,
Okay.
there are so many hair color coupons. You can
Yeah.
buy, I mean, I don't. Diana Bromley does my hair color. Do you hear that? Diana Bromley. I color my hair. So I don't buy hair color coupons.
Okay.
So there's some things I'm like, I'm just never gonna use. I don't do Newman's Own stuff, so I just don't print it out. Even if it's on sale, I'm just not gonna do it.
So how do you do like your, I don't know, like we make a menu so I know what I'm gonna be making and
Mhm.
everybody knows what there is to eat so I don't have to be eaten out of house and home,
Mhm.
everybody else's kids do that, but mine do.
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm like shopping specifically for something,
So I make my menus out of what's on sale.
Oh.
So I first see what's on sale, and then I make my menus out of what's on sale. Does that make sense? Or I always, I buy the stuff on sale, and then I make my menu after I have the stuff. Does that make sense? So what I found is things go on sale about every 6 to 8 weeks. So about every 6 to 8 weeks, there'll be a cycle of pork loin will go on sale for $1.99 a pound of this, almost always. And so I'm like, okay, when it goes on sale, I'm gonna buy enough for 2 months worth, and I'll freeze it.
okay.
So I'll have enough for 2 months worth. Or chicken breast, it'll be $1.99 a pound. One time I found it for $1.69 a pound, so I bought, like 20 pounds worth, and I just froze it in my freezer. So I would have to buy it again for a while.
Right.
So I buy it on sale, and so my menu is based off of what's on sale or what's in season. Does that make sense?
What you have in your freezer and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have to have maybe a large amount that you can kind of pull from to be able to buy in bulk. Is
Yeah.
that you?
I totally buy in bulk. Like, to me, buying 2 pounds but Joan has her in milk. So
Right.
she's not gonna buy like I do for a family of 8. Yeah, that doesn't make sense for her. Now Linda still buys sometimes, like she has a family of 9. It's really funny. I go to her freezer. She's got a huge freezer, and I still see stuff. I'm like,
You would probably laugh at us, we bought in bulk as soon as we got married, like meat and cheese and stuff.
but you'll
We
use
just
it.
freeze it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the
As
great
soon- My
thing.
sister thought we were crazy, as soon as we got married, we bought a big freezer, and we just
it's
started
smart
buying, like,
because you
stuff
save.
that won't go bad.
You
Yeah.
freeze cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to freeze it.
Shredded
raw.
cheese
Shredded
is the
cheese
best
is the only thing we
freeze.
use.
Yeah.
Because if you
So we
shut it
tried
off,
the
it,
block
like,
stuff and it
crumbles
was
and
just
Yeah.
crumbles.
Unless
Yeah.
you're gonna
So we
use it
just use shredded
Yeah,
cheese.
exactly. That's what I do too. Or mozzarella actually freezes. The block is okay. If you use like in lasagna or something, then that's okay.
Okay, and I just
What
have
do
to
you-
share
Go ahead.
just one thing, when Ryan was out of a job,
Don't you love saying that? When he was.
when,
'Cause
I
he's
know,
not
like,
anymore.
when he was, let's knock on wood, just kidding. Terry brought over 2 bags of things that, like, I wouldn't have been able to buy, like makeup, shampoo, medicine, all this stuff. She's like, someone donated this and wanted you to have it. And it was amazing, and it was like something that, like, you could do that for someone, as she, like, I found out later, it was your sweet little, but anyway, that was very sweet, I appreciate it.
Oh,
What were you gonna say?
What do you suggest though for people that, don't have the means to do, bulk like that? Because that's what I'm finding with most of my children, when they get going, it's like they can't afford to buy in the bulk. And
right.
so they're trying to have 2 cans or 3 cans, and they're,
Then you buy what's on sale.
try to do, so.
You buy, so like, for example, you buy what's on sale and you buy 2 of them. Can they buy 2 of them?
Probably so.
Yeah. And so like lots of times, because lots of coupons will be like, you buy 2 of it, and then you get like $1 off of 2. Does that make sense? Then you can use that. Or buy one, get one free, or something like that. You buy 2, and then you have that extra. Like here, General Mills cereal is 2 for $4, and then you get $1 off coupon of 2 for 2 for 3. So I would start out by getting, and are they trying to build their food storage and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Just start by getting 2, get 1 extra, or say, you know what, this week we have an extra $10 that we could do it, and just do that.
Well, sometimes I've gotten, just because of where we are, even though, we might not be that affluent type of thing, but I will buy stuff in the bulk, and then there's been times that I've just turned to the Robinson grocery store downstairs and said, what do you need to help, try to do that way, because sometimes they just, they can't, can't do it, and and that, I guess I look at it that way, that if I was able to maybe do this more
Mhm.
and have the knowledge more of that, then maybe
But you can have that, that's
my
such a
little
blessing.
grocery store was a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but you've got to be careful because sometimes things are out of date. They go stale before you can eat them.
And I found, so Linda, she buys in bulk. She has a ton of stuff, and it's just her and Ken. And so she'll say to me sometimes, oh, I was going through my stuff, and I have stuff that I can't use anymore, or it's going down a date. So, do you want to name it? Okay, I am not, I've lost all my pride. Being unemployed for 2.5 years, she was a lot, right? So I'm like, sure. And so I go through what she has, and most canned things you can use for 2 to 3 years after the date.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or more, I was
Or
looking
more,
at
yeah.
what like last year, I was like, there was like studies done that's like, it doesn't go bad.
Yeah. I mean, some stuff you'll taste and you'll go, I just
Like
like
cereals.
yes, cereal,
Yeah.
yes, that kind of stuff. The packaged things, they do go bad much faster.
That's right.
But
It's like I
I
opened some once and I've gone like, these don't taste quite
Yeah.
right.
yeah, but canned things will last for a long
But
time.
that's what I do with the cereal, I'll just say, you sure you don't want milk, you need this, don't you?
Yeah, that is so funny. Linda did that to me one time when he just finished grad school and his company closed down. And one day she said, why don't you come shopping? And that was such a blessing. I'm so, so grateful for that.
Well, now that I don't have my little boys that I would feed all the time,
Mm.
because I would feed them breakfast and, all of that. Now we have too much cereal, so it's like, okay, or
And they probably just love that.
it's so, but yeah, I agree with Joan, you have to.
Sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
at the store and I see a good deal and it's like a cereal that one of my kids I specifically loves,
Mhm.
I'll buy it, and then when they come by, I'll say, oh, I was at the grocery store the other day, I thought about you, here, there you go.
And it
And it doesn't mean that they couldn't afford to go buy it themselves,
No.
but just a little.
Yeah, my mom called me
extra.
today. Crunch Berries was on sale. My dad's coming next week. I got a box for you guys. I'm like, oh, my husband loves that. And she showed me the price, and I'm like, that wasn't a very good price. I would never pay that much if I didn't tell her that. I'm like, oh, thanks, Mom. That was so nice. It's like $1.49 a box, and I'm like, I would never pay that much. But anyway, she tells me.
That sounds good to me,
I
China.
know. See, I have this thing. I never, other than oatmeal crisp, which is like my absolute favorite, and my kids aren't allowed to touch that.
So talking about cereal, do you have, 'cause I usually do it like price per ounce, do you have like an idea of what is a
So
good
usually, I try not to pay more than $1 a box.
price? And like, that's like 13 ounces or something?
Yeah, it depends on the fun. So here, this is Spencer's absolute favorite. He loves chocolate checks. So, they had a really good deal. Who was it? I was at Macy's. And I rarely go to Macy's because honestly, Macy's is expensive. It is actually one of the more expensive grocery stores. But they had a thing, it was like 4 for $6, so it made it $1.50. And then I had coupons that made it $1 a box. And so I thought, okay, I will get some for Spencer for a special, I mean, not just for him, but for a special treat. So I thought, okay, for it's $1, I'll get like 4 boxes. And so that was a good price. So usually I'm about $1 a box. One good thing about Smith's is, some people hate these cards, but one thing, because they keep track of your stuff, but about every 6 to 8 weeks, I get a thing in the mail with coupons from them. Oh, here's a free box of Cheerios.
Yeah, they started doing a bunch.
Yeah, oh, here's a free box of granola bars. And love that because I use those things, and so that's a good thing. Ibotta, I-B-O-T-T-A, I have it on there. It's an app, which when I got my smartphone finally, it's like these rebates. And so what I love about Ibotta is it lists it by stores, and you can use coupons on top of that. So I will get, so sometimes they have it at Winco, which I don't go too often, but I like Winco. But they'll have like a General Mills thing where, oh, if you buy this chocolate checks, you get $1 rebate back. And then I can use my coupon on top of it. And then if you buy this many General Mills things, you get an extra $5 off. So I'll end up getting it for like 25 cents a box. So Ibotta's a good thing, look into that. Check out 51's a lot like that as well. And I've got those listed.
My sister really likes Shopkick. She likes a lot of Shopkick.
I think I just heard of that the other day.
Yeah,
Is it an app?
Shopkick is an app, yeah. I can't.
So what I found is there are so many things, and I can just start, my brain just starts going like crazy. Like Target, I like Target, but they have so many things that I can't remember all of it. So they have their Cartwheel. Have you guys ever heard of Cartwheel?
Yeah, I use.
They have that. They have digital coupons. Like they can text you coupons. Then they have printable coupons. And so as you check out, you have to give them your phone so they can scan your mobile coupons. And then maybe you have 2 different ones of that. And then they have to scan your cartwheel. And like, there's like 3 or 4 things, and so I forget it. So sometimes if there's too many steps, it's just too much for me. So I have to, sometimes it takes too long, and I think, I just spent like 45 minutes to save $2. Was that really worth it? So you have to think about it in terms of that.
But I know Target it'll do Cartwheel, manufacturer's coupon, and
And the
Target coupon
yeah.
all on the same thing. But yeah, and it takes so long because you're like,
Yeah.
trying to find them in 3 different places. And
Exactly. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I just saved $2. Was it really worth my time for that? I just don't know. So if it's a great thing, anyway, so you've got to think about that. My favorite drugstore is Rite Aid, and some people are like, oh, Rite Aid is so expensive. Yes, if you buy the regular price stuff. But this week, like I said in here, I got diapers for $3.66 a pack of Huggies, which is a great price. I had to buy 5 of them. So what it was they are having this ongoing monthly sale of $5. When you buy 5 packs, you get a $10 coupon for the next time you buy diapers. You get to use for diapers. And then they're also having a thing where you buy, it was, anyway.
So did you end up buying 10, or are you just gonna?
I bought 5. I bought 5 packages, and I had coupons on top of it. And then I got an extra $8 back twice from them. So I ended up.
So now you still have a $10
I have a
coupon
$10
to
coupon
go back.
Yep, and I have 2 $8 coupons to go back with as well. And those $8 coupons are called Up Rewards, and that is just like cash to use at their store. So I have this $8, and I can use it for anything. So I saved for next week. Okay, what do they have on sale at Rite Aid next week that I can use this for? And you can use coupons as well. So Rite Aid, you can use a Rite Aid coupon and the manufacturer's coupon as well. So I have not paid for toothpaste in, I don't know, 10 years. I get toothpaste free. I have not paid for toothpaste. The only toothpaste I paid for is the Colgate Sensitivity, because that's really hard to, that really goes on sale. I'll pay $1 for that, but the regular price is like $5. But I haven't bought,
so are you guys brand picky though? Like, or do you just
I
do
am a
whatever's free?
Cottonelle, I am a Charmin snob. I will only buy Charmin. So I pay for Charmin, but I use coupons.
But like everything else, like Steve will only use one kind of toothpaste. Like,
Yeah.
but you'll just use whatever's free. Like you're
My kids are pretty much whatever, they don't care.
I don't know.
Yeah. Most things, I use like 5 or 6 different kinds of shampoos. I don't have to have one certain kind. Most things I'll try whatever. Although I got stuck on Schick Intuition razors, those ones that have the soap around them, because I got them free, and I really like them, and now they've got me hooked. But I can get them for pretty cheap if I watch for sales and stuff like that. But my kids will come and say, oh Mom, I don't have any deodorant. Oh, we'll go look in the tub, because I usually have some that I've gotten for free, or 25 cents for a thing. So when my kids have to go out on their own and have to go buy the stuff for themselves, they'll be like, oh, my mom's like the best ever. So Spencer forced to say, my wife is going to do coupons. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You better not say that, because maybe she won't.
Maybe that's a first date question.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think about coupons? What are your feelings about that? Okay, so.
Romance right there.
Like, maybe a date with the coupon, and we see how it goes from there.
Okay, so you really have to, I look at, this is part of my job, and so does it take time? Yes. But when I think, well, I probably save, I was talking to a friend a couple weeks ago, they have 6 kids as well. Their food budget and household budget is $1,000 a month, and she said often the last week or so they can't buy anything. And I said, okay, Ron, I spend like $500 or $600 a month. So I'm saving, compared to what they do, I'm saving $400 to $500 a month. So I feel like my time is well used, and we have, I buy brand name things. I do some store brand stuff, but I feel like I'm taking care of my family, and we get to have fun. We get to have fun treats sometimes. If it's manager special, we get to have like roast beef for sandwiches, good stuff. So one other thing, I love Costco, but I have found that the more I go to Costco, my budget, I spend goes up. So I try to not go to Costco very often, because it just ruins among my spend. So, and oftentimes you think, oh, it's always cheaper at Costco. It's not. If I can find it on sale with a coupon, it's almost always cheaper.
And then
Buy at
you
the
have to
store.
be careful with the quality too, like we've bought, more than once, we've bought bread products there, I brought them home, we found they were moldy already, so.
And I think that's like a
really
heat
careful.
thing, yeah. And now some things are always, and with like electronics, that kind of stuff, I always will buy at Costco. Like food type things, like the Fiber One bars, if I can buy them on sale with coupon somewhere else, it is cheaper. Some stuff, it's just easier to buy at Costco because then you just have a bunch of them, you're set. But other things, I'm like, oh, what did I get? Good Cheez-Its. I think they're just nasty when my kids just love them.
Eat them and everyone else in my family thinks they're so
Oh,
awesome.
that's my husband's favorite treat. If I buy Cheez-Its at Costco, he like will
Like
do
that,
anything
that
for me.
cheese like just sticks to the
And I'm
roof
just
of
like,
my
oh
mouth.
my gosh, don't kiss them. Like, oh my god.
Nasty. And if you leave it out, they'll eat it all.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so like, I had to put them in individual bags for their lunches so they wouldn't like
Yeah.
huge handfuls in. But so I'm like, okay, is that really a good price? So I measured it and like I weighed it and I